about to get their asses kicked.
What the heck?
Isn't that one of the teachers' things?
I think that's the principal.
Oh, right. Can you see principal? Dang. Butters isn't a...
Jesus, now what?
Who was it, huh? Somebody better fess up right now. I'm gonna find out who did this. Bravlowski, was it you?
Why are they blaming him?
I just saw a copy of the school newspaper in which a student used the word retarded to refer to our cafeteria lunch policy. The word retarded does not belong in our school.
He's going, I agree with him, but this is not the way to tell your kids.
It's funny because they like to make fun of this principal because he's called PC principal, so political correctness.
He's trying to always be politically correct. But yeah, he's going off and yelling at kids, and that's not okay either.
Yeah, like, bro, calm down, man. Not that serious. I mean, it's serious, but come on, man, not like that.
He's in charge of the school paper.
Jimmy?
You gonna break his legs, PC principal?
He can't say anything.
Gonna break his legs.
All right, I guess we haven't formally met before. The reason I need to talk with you, Jason, is because of a very important...
It's Jimmy, actually.
I was gonna say
Jason.
Jason. I wondered why he called
All
him
right, Jim,
Jason.
thank you. I want to talk to you today about the use of the R word in your school paper. You see, the R word is very bad.
Says who?
Says me, right? And I know a thing or two about the rights of people with disabilities.
That was an op-ed piece in the paper written by a first grader who found the school lunch policy to be ridiculous, and he thought retarded to be the best word to describe it. As the editor of the paper, I didn't think it was right to censor the words the student used.
Okay,
But he ain't
well,
gonna censor it,
Ellen,
though.
I'm going to need to approve the school paper before you hand it out, okay?
No.
Dang.
Here, so you don't understand how seriously I take my job as editor of the school paper. I don't allow ads, and I don't allow anything that might taint the truth behind what people are thinking. I don't want people to be afraid of words if it stops them from having a dialogue.
Look, I don't want to get angry, okay?
Why? Are you uncomfortable around people with disabilities? That's okay. Lots of people are.
I feel like Jimmy's actually schooling him
He
here.
kind of is schooling him.
I can't hand out the school paper in school?
Not unless it is proved by me. Do you understand?
Yep.
So then
got
he's
it.
gonna completely
He's gonna do it
change
outside of school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget to read the school paper. Now delivered directly to your door.
He's got like a train.
Yeah, he's just going to
Well,
like.
since he can't bike, he's got like this little automatic train. He's
he-
going door to door.
Then he's going to talk, all these different students' houses and to give them the newspaper. Now, I'm guessing he can still do it, but it's after school hours. But at the same time, he's still giving a school paper,
Right.
which is technically.
But he's going on what the principal said. He
Yeah.
said, give him out in school. So
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Technically he's not, he's
that's
not,
what he said. Okay.
He's not during school hours. I'm
Exactly.
assuming.
Do you know how long it's been since I was able to just sit back and read the news? I got so used to
She don't
getting
give a
news
damn.
off the internet.
She's doing her
I
own
feel like
thing.
I'm always trying to chase the news somehow. It's like I'm in a black void, trying to reach the news story. But then the next thing I know, I'm reading an ad for Geico. So I click out of that, try to read the news story, but it's not a news story. It's a slideshow. And I'm looking at the worst celebrity plastic surgery jobs ever.
Yeah, you do see stuff like that.
Yeah, you
I've
do.
gone wrong. So I hit the arrow. But then the arrow wasn't the arrow for the next
You want to read
When
a
there's always ads popping up.
Yeah,
and
you
weird
want to read a
stuff
story, you got to
and-
get through all this
Exactly.
this slide,
I
before
hate
you finally
that.
get the story. You like the story, give up.
No. So I click on the close button, but it wasn't a close button. It was another slideshow.
Oh,
And I just want
yeah.
to know what's happening in the Middle East, but instead I'm looking at the top 10 scariest movies of all time. And that's not the arrow for the next slide. It's for another ad.
That's how I be,
This-
man.
This is just news, and I don't get lost in all the bullshit. Linda? Linda!
I read super school news because it don't try and fool me, and its news reports aren't paid for by ad
You know, all the
companies.
adults
No,
are
also
just going to
reading
read
it.
the
Like,
school
this
newspaper.
is actual news, and instead of clicking on links, we're reading stories.
I had to get away from the ads. I felt that the ads were evolving somehow. They started knowing what I liked, what I was afraid of.
Based off the algorithm.
Yeah,
Ad
that's the whole
blockers.
point.
But it seemed like every time I tried to block the ads, they just got smarter. I'm never going back
They
from
got
super school
smarter.
news.
Yeah.
The young editor of the paper claims that since most people now watch news reports on the internet, they're easily distracted or even
Invincible, yeah.
fooled by ads,
What?
which are finding more and more
brutal
clever
celebrity
ways to
mugshot.
disguise
Her
them.
and Mel Gibson.
Oh, it got me. Ad got me, Sharon. Go PC!
A
crazy.
PC party.
Yeah, it's crazy these boys still live in a frat frat house.
Tonight's a very
Well,
special night for the PCs.
It makes it kind
We're
of
honored to be throwing this event
I
because
guess
it's a
funny.
PC frat.
Yeah.
I, for one, am sick of how these amazing kids are marginalized in today's society, but tonight is about learning and healing. So let's get to it. PC!
Hey guys, I'm Brad. I'm PC Arizona State.
Nice to meet you, Brad. Where do you actually...
Excuse me a second. Hello,
PC
ladies.
Arizona
Thanks for
State.
coming to our event.
Hi.
We're just tired of the way people with disabilities get treated. Can I get you some alcohol? Yeah, you know, it just bugs me when people refer to persons with disabilities as handicapped. When I hear that word, I want to punch them in the face.
It's crazy. That's the only thing they talk about.
Dang.
Cool of you. Wow.
Yeah. To be marginalizing persons with disabilities by asking them what their handicap is a microaggression no better than asking a person of color if they went to college.
Wow, you're really progressive.
No other way to be. So, listen, I think you're really pretty and interesting, and I'd kind of like to take you upstairs and totally crush your pussy. Would that be acceptable to you?
Dang!
Oh, well, I guess it would.
He's super PC about everything else, but that
Yeah,
shit-
he's not
Yes,
PC
you
with
may
that.
take me
Straight
upstairs
up.
and crush my pussy at this time.
Dang.
Oh,
Tim
man.
is like, what?
So they pretty much just use that, you know, political correctness, you know what I'm saying, to show how much they care about the kids, but in reality, they just want to, like, get it on.
I don't know. I mean, I think that they really are super PC, but
yeah, but they're not PC
only
when it's
in
time to
certain
get it on.
aspects.
Yeah, certain
Exactly,
aspects they
exactly.
PC, not PC.
Mackenzie, you got consent forms? Oh, yeah, right here, bro.
Consent forms.
Well,
Fine, guys. You
what?
scored last night.
Huh?
I need your consent forms.
They got to make sure they consent.
Oh,
Thank
You know,
you.
since they're having
Thank
sex
you.
before.
Holy
Did you
cow.
prefer cunnilingus? There's a different release form, bro.
Yeah, sorry, it's right here.
Nice.
Bro! Oh, dude, bro! What,
no
bro?
way.
Dude, I scored with this female, and after consenting to putting her mouth on my penis, she wanted me to walk her home.
Yeah?
And when I got to her house, she had me meet her father, who was Filipino. So I asked him if he could tell me about the cultural and social dynamic of being a Filipino-American.
Naturally.
So he says some stuff, and then the newspaper lands on his doorstep, because I guess her dad subscribes to the school newspaper. And he picked it up, and I saw the headline said this.
Oh, snap.
Bro, that little kid wrote that our tolerant views and fight for social justice is just a way for us to crush puss.
$26 million just to write some news stories that get people thinking about their insurance coverage?
Stick it up.
Dang.
Well, they said you'd be tough. Do you really think you can
What
stop
the heck?
ads? But they get smarter. The more we try to shut them out, the more clever they get. There's a
They're
war
making like
coming,
the
kid, and
ads
I'm
like
gonna
they're
make
like
sure
this
I'm on the right
thing that's
side of it.
alive.
Yeah. Oh. Who popped up?
Officer Bob Brady?
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh, snap.
Oh my gosh.
That's like the line from Terminator 2.
Oh.
The average human can no longer tell the difference between the news and an ad.
This sounds
You
like an
seem to have
ad.
Yeah,
like
it
the ad
does.
voice or
That
something.
allows you to know the difference.
Does this have to do with me calling the school principal a pussy crusher?
The PC people are simply being manipulated, unwittingly setting the table for the new enemy of humanity.
You mean ISIS or ninjas?
Ninjas?
Something much worse. Have you ever felt like an ad had intelligence?
So you
That
said
it
this does
somehow
sound like
knew
an ad.
what
Yeah,
you
it does.
Before you knew you wanted it? What if I were to tell you that ads have become smarter than us? And now they're manipulating everything we do.
Okay.
That sounds pretty retarded.
It was ready. Begin.
That's the news. That's an
It's a
ad.
problem more lies.
That's the news. That's an ad. That's the news.
You can tell the
That's an ad.
difference
Yeah,
when they look
pretty
the
quickly.
same.
That's the news. Oh no, wait, that's an ad for cat food. My bad.
Jesus Christ, he's off the charts.
That's the news. That's an ad. News, ad,
Dang.
news, ad, slideshow, ad.
Boy, talented, man.
That's a perfect score. You are a very special child, Jimmy.
I prefer handicapped, actually.
Principal Victoria, if everything you've said is true, then why doesn't anyone know about it?
There are people who know, but they have to stay very hidden.
I'm just having
I
a
wonder
hard
what
time
she's
swallowing all this.
all up in arms
Between
about.
me
Yeah.
and this one over here, we can swallow just about anything. Oh, God, you're such an asshole.
Mr. Garrison, I wasn't fired. I was replaced. This goes much higher than anyone knows.
Something about the whole PC situation.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I went online to read a news story about immigrants being discriminated against.
Yeah?
Well, and so I clicked on the headline, but it turned out to be an ad for Reddi-wip. So then I clicked on the X button to make it go away, but then it was a link to another ad. And when I tried to cancel that, another window came up, and it was this.
Dude, what the bro?
What does this mean, dude?
Bro,
What the bro?
Maybe like cancel PC culture or
Yeah.
something.
Don't you feel like you could be happier?
Holy shit.
What?
Can you excuse me for a moment?
Okay.
What? He knows something.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, what do you think?
Does she know she's an ad?
Ah.
Does she know she's an ad?
Yeah, after
So she's just a kid from an ad.
what the hell is going on, bro? Bro, what the hell's going on, bro?
Right, they used him for an ad?
Yeah.
Remember, we don't know who we can trust.
If they want to mess with my town, I'll f every last one of them. Let's do this.
Back with that, Buckarees.
Dang! Holy
Right, they just
mackerel.
ran over a crowd of people.
Yeah.
Well, not a huge crowd, but
Still,
people
that
on the
was like
sidewalk.
that was a nice group of people. Like it was
Man.
like almost 10.
Yeah.
That was insane. This
Yeah.
show, this episode is just, it's crazy and a
Yeah.
little all over the place.
Yeah, it's definitely all over the
But
place.
I'm kind
It's
of curious
crazy.
where they're going to take this, because what's the super dark secret that she's
Yeah,
telling?
I'm
the
definitely- yeah.
old principal.
Yeah.
I think it's something with like she said she was replaced, not fired. So
Yeah.
somebody put Principal PC in.
Yeah.
So it's going to go all the way to the top.